What's happening, people? What's going on, guys? It's Brother Winston. We going live here. We going live. So what's happening, people? It's your boy, Brother Winston, back at it again. Today we're talking about FTX. All right, before we begin, like all other YouTubers, I have to ask you guys to please like this video, okay, and subscribe to this page if you are not subscribed. Also, if you're watching this and you think you're subscribed to my page, just make sure to check to see if you are subscribed, because people have been forcefully unsubscribed from many people's pages. Okay, I know that my page has been restricted in many ways. Okay, I've received like warnings and all kind of stuff on my page on more than one occasion. So I can tell you right now, check to see that you are subscribed. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Please like the video. Okay, because when you like the video, I like when you like the video, number one, but also YouTube likes that, and the algorithm, their system likes it. All right, and it pushes my videos based on how many people like it. If you watch the video but you don't like it, the video will not be seen by a lot of people because YouTube pushes videos based on likes. All right, something I learned, so I have to ask you to please like the video. Okay, so today we're talking about Sam Bankman Fried. Okay, company, the crypto exchange that he had, FTX. I'm gonna go into this. I'm gonna talk about how the U.S. essentially is using this. Okay, already they're gonna use this to basically push their new crypto. Okay, which they were coming from a Christian perspective here. If you guys are new to the channel, you know this is a Christian YouTube channel. We're gonna go into how this will allow them to push also a one world currency. Okay, I'm trying to get down to currency, not one world. No, it's connected to the one world government. That's what I was about to say, but the one world currency. All right, which the one world government needs. All right. Also, if you want to listen to live, you want to leave a comment in the chat as long as it's pertaining to what we're talking about here. Okay. Also, if you need prayer, make sure to email me at brotherwinston@gmail.com. Any questions you need prayer, any questions about the Lord, always feel free to email me. Okay, brotherwinston@gmail.com. All right, because that's the best place you can reach me. All right, everyone watching, God bless you. So, who is Sam Bankman Fried? You don't know? He's basically, well, he was the CEO. I should say, because he just stepped down. Of what I've learned, he was the CEO, okay, of this company FTX, all right, which was the second biggest crypto exchange in the world. Okay, now you may say, well, what is a crypto exchange? Well, crypto, or what is crypto? You may not even know that. I'm gonna go take them to base level, and then we're gonna go right up to the title, to talk about the title. Okay, crypto is basically digital money. Okay. And basically you could trade it like stocks. All right. Like I have different cryptos myself. Okay. The price of crypto goes up, it goes down. If you know about crypto, you can make a lot of money from it, or you can lose a lot of money from it, just like stocks. Okay. And you have different exchanges. Okay. Basically when it comes to crypto, he had one of the big exchanges. Okay. I don't think that FTX was even around for more than, I don't even think it was around more than 7 years. For what I know, it wasn't around that long. Okay, but it grew quickly. Okay, it grew quickly, and this guy, he had experience with things regarding crypto in the past. He's only 30 years old right now. Okay, and this guy was a multi-billionaire. I think at one point he had like something like 20 something billion. If I said millionaire, I meant to say billionaire. Okay, he's a multi-billionaire. All right, this guy had over 20-something billion dollars when I saw it online. Okay, this guy had a lot of money from this exchange. All right, basically he's holding people's money, holding people's crypto. All right, he had a lot of money, a lot of assets, at least from what they said. Though it seems like some of this stuff was not true about what they said they had. All right, but cutting to the chase here. Okay, this guy kind of grew by basically figuring out how the story goes. He basically figured out how to do Bitcoin arbitrage, which was that some years ago he found that, I believe that in Japan, okay, he found that there was a difference, I believe of a few dollars. Okay, I believe it was I can't remember if it was 1,000, how much, I think maybe a few $1,000s, I believe, that he found was a difference in the price of Bitcoin some years ago. Okay. And what he started to do was he started to basically, he found that there's a difference between the American price of Bitcoin and Japanese price of Bitcoin. He basically would buy Bitcoin here and then trade it and sell it in Japan, okay, and then he would basically make the he would essentially make a profit because Japan's price was higher, okay, and he would bring it back, and he kept on doing that, and he was making a lot of money that way, and then he started a company. I believe he started another company. He has another company called Alameda, okay. He has another company called Alameda, and from there, I believe he started FTX. All right, started FTX. So essentially, this guy became a multi-billionaire. All right, it was really, really crazy. Young age, like 30 years old right now. All right, recently. Also, as you can see in the pictures, I'm gonna say this first. As you see in the pictures, you see people like Tom Brady. Okay, the acclaimed NFL star, or who plays now, I believe, for the Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and who's played for the New England Patriots for many years. All right, and who's been one of the most winningest quarterbacks in all of NFL history. All right. Well, anyway, him, Steph Curry from the Golden State Warriors, and many other people. All right, they promoted FTX. I don't believe these people knew that this was essentially going to end up being like a scam. All right, because what happened was that FTX fell apart. Okay, the past 2 weeks it fell apart. Basically, they said that they were hacked. Eventually, so people don't. The FTX told people don't go on FTX. Period, because if you go in there, you can get a Trojan horse. They can mess your computer up, this and that, mess your phone up. Let me say, well, how did FTX fall? Well, how did it collapse? Well, it collapsed like this. Okay, this is what the story, how the story goes. Okay. There's another exchange, which I believe is the number one exchange, called Binance, crypto exchange. Okay, they only do crypto, not regular stocks. All right, there's Binance, then there's FTX. All right, and what happened was that there was a story that came out speaking about the stability of and some questions about FTX. All right, and basically the guy who's over Binance. Okay. I forget what his name. I think his name was like CZ. Okay, I think there's a picture of him coming up here. Yeah, the guy right there to the left. The guy to the right is Sam Bankman Fried. The guy to the left, his name's CZ, I believe, and he's the one who's the CEO of Binance, and he's not really that friendly with. He's kind of like the opponent to a degree to FTX and Sam Bankman Fried. Okay, and there's a story that came out that said that, which I believe may possibly be true, where Sam, SBF as they call him, Sam Bankman Fried, he was trying to get crypto regulated, okay? Because now there's no I don't believe in America if there's any regulation of crypto, it's very, very small, okay? But you can do a lot of crypto, and there's not a lot of regulation. Whereas in the stock market, there's certain rules, regulations, okay? And there's groups like the SEC is supposed to watch over it. The Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC is supposed to watch over these different things. So in my opinion, they would do nowhere near as much as they should. But, they are there, okay? Whereas with crypto, it's much more faster and different in crypto, trades 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Whereas in stock market, it's only from 9:30 to 4 p.m. All right, most in at least in the USA. All right, so it's very different. It's like the wild, wild west to a degree. You could make a lot, you can also lose a lot. Okay, in the crypto world, very, very quickly. Okay, you can get extreme, highs. Excuse me, extreme highs. You can get extreme lows. Okay, whatever the case may be, how you look at it. This guy, CZ, he found that there's some stories that showed that, especially a big story. I can't remember exactly what story it is. Well, there's a big story. You look this up about talking about FTX and how a lot of the things that they said about their company, about how stable they weren't really true. And that it was really like a house of cards to a degree. So Binance, I believe, was one of the number one. They were one of the top holders of the FTX crypto. They actually had their own crypto. Okay, I think it was called FTT or something like that. Whatever it was called, they had their own crypto. Okay, and basically Binance, when they saw that, they decided to drop to basically unload all their crypto, okay, which caused the price of FTX's crypto. Now this is the crypto that is basically representing their company, okay, so it holds a lot of value to their company. A lot of company's value is actually in that crypto, because a lot of people held it. All right, there were celebrities like Tom Brady, near people, Tom Brady and different folks you see, as you see right there, that basically, I believe some of them were actually paid in this crypto, okay, which is like money you can trade in like for money, okay. But when Binance dropped it, once again, this is their opponent, and Binance is actually bigger than FTX. When they dropped this crypto, it caused FTX crypto. It caused the price to drop. People saw it and they started pulling their money out. Okay, and the thing is, stories have come out saying that basically Sam Bankman Fried was basically doing like an in-ride thing, okay, where they were taking people's money out and people didn't know, and they said that the money was there. It was almost like Bernie Madoff type of deal, okay. They're saying that Bernie Madoff had people's, basically, well, for him, he didn't really have that. He didn't really do any trading at all of people's. I don't believe of people's stocks. He just was basically taking their money, and whereas with them, it seems like they actually were taking people's money and getting this and giving them the cryptos and so forth. But at the same time, they were moving the money around, okay, all day long. They're moving stuff around. SBF was, and you can do that when you're that big because there's so many people. It's like a Ponzi scheme. You can pay Peter or Paul's money basically. Okay, so it wasn't hard for them to do that. But when the price of their crypto fell so much, it caused them not to be able to do the little Ponzi scheme as you would think and pay Peter or Paul's money. We weren't able to do that anymore. Okay, so basically, now mind you, Sam Bankman Fried was the CEO, and other people he was with, I think they said he was with, like, I believe 10 other people. Okay, living in the Bahamas. All right, which I believe is probably for a reason they're living in the Bahamas. Okay. Because they're mostly Americans, from what I understand, but they decided to move out there, okay, to run this company. Possibly, I can't say for sure, but possibly to evade, American laws and this and that. Though I believe that the Bahamas have extradition, they have extradition laws still with America. All right, and right now they're saying that SBF is under some kind of police watch in the Bahamas, so he can't try to flee somewhere or this or whatever the case may be. But however it is, Binance dropped their coin, okay, dropped their money, basically, and caused the company to shoot down. Then recently, people have found that there was their movement. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of illegal stuff that was going on. Okay, that's at least that's the way it appeared. Okay, it seemed like money was leaving out of FTX and going into the sister company, Alameda Research, I believe it's called, which is not even. They're not supposed to do that. I mean, I believe on the tune of, I think it was like $9 billion. It was a lot of money. But however much it was a lot of money that they was moving from one place from FTX to Alameda. Okay, and I believe a tweet was sent out by one of the heads of the company, saying, "Look, don't worry about this. There's nothing serious going on." People are like, "What's going on? Why y'all moving this money like this?" All right, and it was basically like, in my opinion, a lot of things that people were started to see online, as they looked at where the money was going, because they could actually see how large amounts of money were being moved to the company. It was basically them trying, in my opinion, trying to get ready, for the collapse, okay, and then pull people's money out. Now, everyone who has money in FTX, their money is basically frozen and possibly gone forever. Okay, seriously, gone forever. They said that millions of dollars, I believe like I can't remember the exact number, but a lot of money, like millions of dollars, have been basically hacked. This is the story that they're now saying. Okay, that's coincidentally, in my opinion, I think it's very ironic if this is true, that they're on the same time when they get collapsed, that just out of nowhere someone finds the key to all the the goods and steals millions of dollars from them. I believe that the owners basically went through a back door. It's just what they call it when you go in the back way in the internet world and basically steal the money. To protect yourself. They tried to say, "Oh, we were hacked," when they weren't hacked. All right, that's what I believe happened. Okay, so mind you, Sam Bankman Fried, as I said, one of the things that he was doing was he was trying to basically put regulation into, or at least that's what he was saying. He was trying to regulate crypto more, which would be seemingly kind of odd, because if the whole time he was taking money, moving around as he shouldn't have done. Okay. Now, of course, banks do this all the time. They'll take people's money, you put money in the bank, and that money is traded on the stock market. They use that money to trade on the stock market, do all kind of stuff. Okay. This is what banks do. So you say, well, why is it wrong for him to do that? Okay. Why was it wrong for Sam Bankman Fried to do what banks do all the time? Okay. And the thing is, at the end of the day, even a bank has to be able to, like for example, when you put money in the bank, they say that up to $250,000 is backed by the U.S. government, whatever. Like it's like that's secured. After that, if something were to happen with the bank or collapse, they can't promise you the money will be there. It's kind of like that with I believe with at least with Sam Bankman Fried. It's just that you're giving them this money. They're basically acting. The exchange is acting like a bank, and if you are in the stock market or you do trading, you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, you're putting the money into these companies, and they're holding it. You're not expecting it to just disappear. Now, of course, the price go up or go down, but it shouldn't just be stolen, disappear. You're trusting them. All right. Now, people want this guy to go to prison. All right, because he stole the money. All right. It's similar to 08. When there are a lot of things that were unstable, but people didn't notice it because of the fact that everything was going good. People were getting houses that had adjustable rate mortgages, I believe they were called, where the mortgage could change and go from $450 a month or $600 a month to into the thousands, or 4x out of nowhere. All right, in 1 month, a lot of people lost their places, because the rates just like that, because the rates of their mortgages were controlled by the economy and things like that. And if one little thing fell, their mortgages would change. All right, and when a few mortgages changed, they all started to change like that because it was like a domino effect. All right, it was basically because a lot of things were building a house of cards. America is building a house of cards, absolutely. Now, once again, going back to SBF, he was, I believe, lobbying Congress saying, look, we need to put more regulation into the crypto arena. All right. Even though, like I said, it's ironic because it seems like he's the one who's breaking the law himself. Maybe he was doing it because he was trying to save face. Maybe he was trying to do it to cover what he was doing. I don't know. I think that he was actually trying to do this, but at the end of the day, he caused people from Binance to be upset because they were saying, well, you're doing, because you're there saying we need to do this, you're going to benefit, okay, SPF, and your company is going to benefit because you're the ones who are saying we need to do this. So you're going to basically shape with the lawmakers. I believe that's what they were saying. You're trying to shape how the regulations are put in, so they're of course going to benefit you. Whereas in Binance, now from what I believe, I may be wrong, but I believe that Binance, they helped FTX become who they were initially, okay, and they also held a lot of their coin, okay, so they were definitely helping them. They're looking at, so I believe that I believe the guy's name is CZ. He was looking at it like, well, at the end of the day, look, you're not including me in this, and it seems like you're trying to make a power move to become number one in the crypto arena, crypto space here, behind our backs, all right, so that we go out of business, all right. So not to say that Binance is completely innocent. I heard people say that they're involved in some shady things also, okay, but whatever keeps it big, they didn't like that. They did what they did, and which wasn't illegal to drop the coin. I mean, they can hold the coin there, which will prop the coin up since they're so big, or to get rid of it if they want to. Did CZ know that could affect the coin when they dropped all of their coins? I believe all their tokens. Yeah, they knew that, but they did it anyway, and exposed, okay, which I believe they knew was going to happen. They exposed the holes in the line and moving around of money improperly, causing FTX to collapse. All right. Now, as you've seen the title, how the U.S. is already using FTX's downfall to create a U.S. digital dollar. Okay, now, you haven't been paying attention, you may not notice this, but if you have been paying attention, you've known that the U.S. government has been trying to create a digital dollar, okay, actually our own digital token. I believe that the Biden administration has been trying to do this for some time now, okay, trying to create a digital U.S. dollar, basically, okay. And because of this collapse, mind, this is the second biggest crypto exchange in period, okay, I believe. I don't think it's just in the United States. I believe it's a period, all right. But I know at least in the United States, it's the second biggest one, all right. As you see here, FTX Arena, okay, they had I believe basketball, a whole basketball arena named after them. All right. They had commercials at the Super Bowl. So they're not like a small little company. Okay. Like if you were to, a few months ago, put some money in FTX, you wouldn't think, oh, this company's going to collapse. It's the second biggest exchange. It's like, you put the money in a bank, okay, today, and it's the second biggest bank in the world. You wouldn't think, okay, well, it's the second biggest bank in the world in the United States of America. Well, I don't think that it's going to, this should be a safe bet. Everyone's has some money here, okay? Now, if you put your money in a small bank and it fell apart, you may feel like, oh, well, in the day, it was a small bank. I should have known better, but this is a big exchange. So, people have been trying to, especially the United States and large nations, they've been trying to have government control of crypto for a long time because that's money that they're not really able to touch. And, governments want to touch our money and they want to take our money and tax our money and this and that. Okay. So this can really help because they can say, look, well, at the end of the day, and I believe it's going to turn out to be like this. You can keep watching news to figure this out and look online. All right. I believe this is going to be worse at the end of the day than what happened with Enron. Okay. I heard that, there are people who had retirement funds. Okay, whole retirement funds were connected to FTX, and I'm not making this up. A lot of that money, if not all that money, is gone. People cannot even withdraw their money. Period. When they try to withdraw their money, they're blocked. They can't withdraw their money. So if you had $10,000 in there, if you had $900 in there, which was your last money, okay, that money one day just stopped. It just disappeared, and people got emails saying basically, look, or they tweeted online, look, don't go on the site anymore. It's hacked. There are Trojan horses that'll appear on your device if you try to go in here. Okay, they trying to put our money out there. We're blocked from doing that. All right, that's like you trying to go to your bank basically, and you put in your card and hit withdraw, and it says this action is not available right now. And you're like, what? I need this money to pay my bill. And then it just continues to say that. You call, you do whatever you can. And, the bank just never opens up. And you go to the Mac machine, excuse me, not the Mac machine, that's what we call it here in the city, ATM. You go to ATM and you continue to see that it's unavailable, all right, to withdraw your money. That's what's happening to these people right now, all right. And a lot of people are not happy about this, to say the least, all right. So the United States has already said that this is, a very big thing. And this is all the more reason for there to be regulation. All right. And one of the ways in which they say they want to regulate. All right. One of the ways in which the United States says they want to regulate. All right. Is by creating their own token. Okay. U.S. token. All right. A U.S. dollar. Okay. Not a dollar, but a crypto coin. Okay. Like Bitcoin. All right. That's their plan. And I believe without a doubt that when they create that coin, okay, when they create this coin, it'll eventually become what the Bible talks about, with the mark of the beast, or how people will be able to buy or sell, okay, without having this mark, because it's digital. Bitcoin, mind you, is not like you see a picture on here where they show the Bitcoin and it looks like actual coins. That's just like something that's something that you would have in your house, almost like a toy. Bitcoin is not a physical thing. It's only digital. It's not something you can actually touch at all. But there are people who are Bitcoin millionaires, okay, at the same time. All right, so I saw a story online about a guy a few months ago who became a millionaire just from investing in Bitcoin earlier, all right? The Bible says you won't be able to buy or sell without this, okay, without having the mark, all right, which is the name of the beast or the number of his name. Even the word of God back then, and I shouldn't say even, but God knows all things. He says God knew, okay, that we would have numbers, like numbers you see under a barcode. Those numbers attached to something in the computer system, okay. So the Bible says you won't be able to buy or sell unless you have the name of the beast or the number of his name on you, okay. I mean, I'm always amazed when I go to the movie theater or when I'm at a store and see somebody hold their cell phone up and they're able to pay for something, or I'm at the movie theater, I'm able to hold my cell phone up and they could just scan it, and I'm like, how on earth is this possible? And they say, hey, we saw that you paid. You know what I mean? It's crazy. This is one of the biggest, in my opinion, this is the biggest thing that has happened yet, okay? Because the U.S. cannot just say, or it's hard for them to say, look, we're going to stop all these other cryptos. Because the thing is, when they come out with their own crypto, the U.S. will then be able to, in my opinion, for sure, start just basically cracking down or banning other people's cryptos. Okay, they say, look, well, your crypto is not as safe, it's not as secure. This crypto, we don't know what country it comes from. We don't know the country of origin for the crypto. We're gonna ban it. So now every crypto that's now tradable is only crypto that is from the USA. Okay, that they can verify, and they can make money off of all of them. Okay, and then after that, they can just say, you know what, we're gonna make our own money. Okay, because we're gonna get rid of dollar bills because we had the different diseases that have come forth in the past some years. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of all this physical money because those diseases can easily be on that money, and we want to stop that. We want to be smarter here, work smarter, not harder, and people look at it and say, oh, that makes sense, not understanding what's going to happen. I just saw a story just yesterday about a woman that had a microchip in her hand. She said she had it in her hand for like 4 years. It was a RFID chip. Okay, had it in her hand. She's out open doors with it and all kinds of stuff. She was happy to have it in her hand. I think I saw a video on TikTok. It popped up on my TikTok. All right, it was nothing. But yeah, guys, that's it for me today, guys. Make sure, once again, hope you're blessed by this video. Make sure to follow follow me on TikTok if you're on TikTok. All right, subscribe to this page, okay, and like this video because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you can, check out my website, blessedartwork.com. Okay, I gotta make sure I remember to say that, okay, because I put up Christian art. All right, that's why it's called Blessed Artwork, Christian art. I have Christian clothing, Christian apparel for adults and children. All kind of things. Okay, so check that website out. Also, if you want to support me, go on that website, pick something up. blessedartwork.com. All right, guys, I am out. Pray God will bless you, keep you, let His face shine upon you, and grant you peace. I'm out. Peace.